We lost 2,977 Americans on 9/11. We have lost more than 600,000 Americans to COVID.
90% of Americans now live within 5 miles of a vaccination site.
It's time to go to war against COVID as one country.
And we have the tools to stop this.
We're at our best when we're all moving in the same direction.
Ignore the misinformation.
Yes.
Get vaccinated.
Please.
Save lives.
Oh.
Starting with your own.
Oh, that's good advice. Hello. Yes, we're live. It's Monday, August 2nd, I believe. The 2nd of August. I may sound a little nasally. Oh, my God. So, yes, I'm vaccinated, double vaccinated. And for idiots on Twitter, it takes 2 doses to become completely vaccinated against the severe COVID hospitalization and or death thing. So, I mean, I just I could not believe what was going on. Anyway, so last week I tested for COVID because I can read. Because I freaking read the newspapers and such. Because I read local newspapers and such. Because I live in a hot zone, for God's sake. Because I see people without masks all about and around me, for the love of Pete. So I thought, you know what? These spreaders are dangerous. I'm just going to make uber sure and protect the people that I care about. And I'm going to get a test to see if I have the COVID virus, because there is some reportage that the virus can live in your nose. Yeah, even if you're vaccinated. It can live in your face, even if you're vaccinated. You know why, everybody? The schnoz is where the air goes in. And the air could have COVID in it. And if you breathe it in, it could go in your freaking schnoz, and you could be a spreader. So I thought, you know what? Let me just see. Let me just check myself out. Let me get a test. Why did you test yourself? This idiot, she's double vaxxed and she wears a mask and she tested herself. She is an idiot. Yeah, meanwhile, test came back positive. There it is, July 27, 2021. There is my COVID test, my at-home collection kit. Okay, that is a PCR test. It is not a quick test. It is a PCR test, and that's why it takes a couple of days. They send it to you. It's called a pixel test. It's done by LabCorp. That does the majority of all your blood work, does the majority of COVID tests here in Florida. Anyway, so you go online to Pixel, and you if you have an account, which I do because I've been testing myself all through the pandemic, you can request an at-home test. Your insurance should pay for it if you say that, you have any symptoms at all, or if your doctor requested that you do it. And then your insurance covers it. Anyway, you see that it was detected. You see that there. Okay. So then I told everyone that I had come in contact with to please go get tested. That included all the girls at my hair salon. That included everyone that I spoke to at Publix. It included everyone here at work. It included Brett. It included the 2 people in the front room, right? I told you we share our office with a medical supply company. So they're very, educated on COVID. So it wasn't really that scary a thing for them. They understood what was going on. And I had to stay home. And then I retested on Thursday. I had Howard do a test on Thursday. I had Angie do a test on Thursday. I had Sue Kay do a test. All these people had to get tested because they were exposed to me. They all came back negative. I sent in my test and I got my report yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday, Brett, when I texted you? Brett got
I think it was Saturday. I think you were good to go, and then we all had to wait that extra day for my test to come back.
Right.
And of course, it's funny because that's how it works. Everybody I know finds out you have it, so they hold their breath to see what my results are. Because if mine come back, positive, then a whole slew of new people have to get tested. So a whole bunch of people are holding their breaths.
Yeah, I do. It's horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. So I tested on the 27th of July, and I got my result, I guess, on Saturday. And I got, the 30th of July. And that, as you can see, says it's not detected. Now, all this reading that I've done, you know what, if you don't want to do as much reading as I do, then you're going to have to trust me. Otherwise, look it the F up. Just look it up yourself, okay? And you know what you'll find? You will find that when you are walking about, okay, the Delta variant can actually, the masks that we're wearing now, I will say, they're not the I wore the KN95 all this weekend. I did. I double masked. And I'm going back to double masking. I am, because this is just bizarro world that you could be vaccinated and the thing could still get in your nose, so that if you swab your nose, you're going to test positive. But guess what, everybody? Guess what? While it can get a foothold in your mucosal lining of your nose without causing any harm beyond that, meaning I had no symptoms at all, none. I mean, my nose felt a little cloggy. It felt a little stuffy. It felt like there was something in there that shouldn't be in there, but nothing painful, nothing weird, nothing. But if you walked down the street and you swabbed people, you would find people who had viruses in their mucosa who were asymptomatic. The Delta variant seems to flourish in the nose, and its abundance, it's 1,000 times more present than the Alpha variant was. And the presence of it explains why people test positive. And then they say, oh, you got a breakthrough infection, but you have no symptoms. Because when the virus tries to snake on down into the lungs, your immune system, if you're vaccinated, ramps up and clears the infection before it wreaks any havoc on any portion of your lungs. So what does it mean? It means vaccinated people could be infected and could be contagious, but for a much shorter period of time than unvaccinated people, said Dr. Lund and Dr. Michael Marks. Dr. Michael Marks is an epidemiologist at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, and Dr. Lund is also an immunologist, a virologist. And so if you read, you would know this. But if you don't read, too bad for you, you're going to have to trust me. But I have to tell you this. For like 3 days, I had a superpower. I had a freaking superpower. I was the vaccinator. Do you know what I mean? I was vaccinated, and my superpower was that I had a virus that could not kill me, could not maim me, could not hurt me, could not inflame my lungs, couldn't do any damage to me. But it could kill a Trump supporter if I sneezed on him. Oh, the power is awesome. Did I misuse it? No, I did not, because are you a good witch or a bad witch? Well, too bad for some people. I couldn't make myself sneeze on anybody, no matter how ridiculously stupid and insulting and nasty they were. Oh, but this proves that the vaccine works, is what it is. Bottom line, you can still get the virus in your face. The virus can't get you. If you're vaccinated, the odds of serious illness or death from the virus is almost zero, which is great, because the odds of death in life is 100%. That's how beautiful a vaccine is.